Hey, what's up guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Sean, and the day has arrived of which J-Hope's official comeback solo project, like official project MV has dropped for Arson. Not gonna lie, I actually wasn't expecting the title track to be Arson because of the way they revealed the track list. I thought that he might have been following like the regular pattern of like you have an intro, then you have the first track and then the B-side. So I thought that what was listed as Pandora's Box might be the title track, but no, it ended up being the last song listed, Arson, that is the title track. But either way, I am very much looking forward to this. It does look like it's going to be like quite intense, but that's also not surprising considering what Moore gave. So, no more rambling, let's get into Arson, aka Banghua. So, let's go. Straight away, we've got rewinding. Of course we do.
Let's burn, 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 burn. It's done, 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 done. Let's burn. 내 열정에 burn. 내 영혼에 burn. 내 삶 속을 burn. Every day I run. 멈출 수 없던 그때 그 시.
Man, the symmetry of this shot right now, like the bridge perfectly in the middle, so like aesthetically pleasing. Okay, just to get a person casually running around on fire, okay. Shit. Wow, this whole time. Is this whole MV gonna just be in one long take? Because so far, it might be. Okay, that might have been a cut there. He basically brand the apocalypse. This is very apocalyptic feeling. You know, I betcha every time he's passing behind a vehicle and they're very strategically moving the camera right in that perfect spot they can do a cut as they're passing over a vehicle, he's totally like coming the other side, just a little bit more charred looking. I bet that is so what's happening. Holy shit. Okay, damn CGI, damn. Hot on fire. Wow, this makeup though is so cool. Interesting. Yeah, this whole MV has basically just been one long take. I mean, there has been definitely at least some hidden cuts for sure, especially as they're transitioning his outfit to be more and more burnt looking. But the idea is definitely that this whole thing is a one take. Interesting. Arson. And a huge amount of space to spell out the word. Damn. Interesting concept for sure. I was not expecting it to actually be just a one take through and through. And actually, I mean, more MV had like way more obvious cuts in it, but they still did kind of low key apply the one take type of style with more, so I guess I wanted to stick with that style. Interesting MV. Also, I'm thinking about how in the beginning of the MV, everything around him was on fire and he was, for the most part, like uncharred. But then, as he was passing by the vehicles, more and more everything wasn't on fire anymore. He was getting more burned, and eventually we see that literally inside of him is on fire. So it's almost like he absorbed the fire or he became the fire. Interesting. I bet you there's a lot of things you can actually break down, like especially if you have more, I don't know, production background or you just notice more things, but for the most part, it feels like everything around him was on fire and then he gradually was like absorbing the fire or becoming the fire. The song didn't go as hard as More did. More was a lot more like in your face and very commanding. Arson is a little bit more, I don't know, like, I don't know, I have to listen again to figure out how I would describe Arson, but let's take a look at the lyrics. Oh yeah, I completely forgot about this part actually. The opening sequence. Jeez, you rep there, had to. The opening sequence here is literally the fire, like rewinding, but also potentially this is actually showing, I don't know, the fire being absorbed. Plus, these scenes are more desaturated. And yeah, we've got this backdrop of a house, which, I mean, honestly, I have no idea what this house is meant to mean or symbolize.
Let's burn, 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 burn. It's done.
Wait, is that sign back there says 94? Isn't he born 1994? I'm pretty sure. Let me quickly check that. I'm pretty sure that he was born 1994. Yes, 1994. Okay. That probably most likely is directly referencing his birth year.
Done, 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 done. Let's burn. 내 열정에 burn. 내 영혼에 burn. 내 삶 속을 burn. Every day I run. 멈출 수 없던 그때 그 시절. I burn it all and I want it all. 명예는 first. Of course.
Money, of course.
여기까지도 내 스스로가 과열이 될 수밖에 없던 뭣도 모를 무식한 내 가방의 원동력. When I sweat, 이렇게 show해. 부르짖은 sweet get on my feet, on my legs. 너 뜨겁게 from my way. 따라오르는 소쇼. 또 이기는 정적. 비례 하는 burn hater. 매번 울리는 영적.
I missed that line, damn it, but it's a pain in the ass to edit when I skip back 5 seconds. This is why I need to get better at pausing quickly. I don't know how I missed that. To be fair though, that part was very subtle in the way that he said it, but let's go, J-Hope, with the cussing, let's go. It is oddly so satisfying. That's funny, that line right there. Right, I lit the flame, something like that. It's like, yep, it was me.
It's done. 나의 꿈도 done. 그 성과도 done. 내 할목도 done. 더 이상은 넌 과유불급이야. 박수 칠 때 더 나는 개꿈만 내가 부르겠던 건 나를 위함이었어. 세상이 타오르죠. 누가 알았겠어. 잠시 시킬 때쯤 보니 내 흔적.
Ooh, I see my marks after everything cooled down. Ooh, that is... I love his creative writing because when you know him and you know his style and you know, like with BTS, what he's been through, these lines hit so much harder. Oh shit. Environment of chaos. Do I put out the fire or burn even brighter? Ooh, again, another really interesting line. Thinking about that line and where BTS are right now, and especially with what they talked about during the Festa Dinner Party Live, they were talking about how they're at the point where they do want to keep going, but they're trying to figure out the best direction that they can, that things can still improve and develop more, and they can still give back to armies or new armies. So they were talking about in that live of, you know, what do we do now? Where can we go now? Do we settle this and we move on, or do we keep going and just keep burning even brighter? So that line, thinking on what they were talking about during that live, ooh, the weight behind that.
It's done, 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 done.
So yeah, I think with the way that this MV ends and the way that inside of him is on fire and he's literally burning up, I think the answer he's essentially giving to that question is, no, I'll burn brighter. I'll be the fire. I'll be the flame. I'll be the spark, whatever you want to call it. Basically saying, you know, he's not done. He's nowhere close to done. He's only going to give more. He's only going to show more. He's only going to be more. Damn, if I had said that a second sooner, I could have been in time with him. Oh well. Okay, I actually want to run through this one more time because most of the lyrics I was like speed reading, so I couldn't really actually process. It's gonna make this video longer, but I will. This time I'm gonna try and pause on the moments I wanted to pause on before. Is that backdrop with the house meant to be like leaving behind an old life or like a boring life or something? A passionless life or something? Like another train of thought that I'm having is that he's choosing to remain on this irregular lifestyle of being J-Hope instead of turning to the lifestyle of taking things easy, settling down, and all that kind of stuff. So almost like considering he throughout majority of the entire MV is literally walking away from that backdrop, it's like he's forsaking that lifestyle, that imagery. Maybe? Actually, now that I think about it, I'm surprised that the box never came back. I was kind of, now that I think about it, I'm surprised that the box never really made a return. At least in this video. Or maybe it didn't, I just completely missed it. Motivation behind my thoughtless ambition. Damn. Motivation behind my thoughtless ambition. Showering. I get what he's saying with that part, but kind of literally, it's like, dude, that is not safe. Okay, I don't know why I paused there, actually. Records heating up. Oh yeah. Billboard. And up goes my body. And up goes my born haters. That born haters part. I love when Hobie really just like goes in and is like, I'm gonna be pretty unfiltered right now. And up goes my born haters. Oof. Horns that ring every time. Horns. I can picture some different types of horns you keep talking about. Okay, I'm gonna really pay attention here. Ah, yeah, okay. You can hear it when you really pay attention. I don't know why that went clean over my head the first time. Probably because I was once again paying attention too much to the visuals from a bit. Oh, it's so funny. You'd just be like, fuck off. Oh, I love it. Wait, leaving when there's still applause. Oh my god, these lines. These lines! You were serious, Arson. Dark path like soot awaits even when the fire is out. Because of like, you know, the unknown. The future is unknown. To sidestep the game board that casts my stone. Okay, I kind of momentarily forgot the line just before that, so missing some context there, but I'm not gonna lie, actually, now that I think about it, this part here, this frame with his face and the CGI and the makeup, it just very low-key reminded me of Shaco, especially with how the bomb appear, very like sparks and fiery. I don't know, it just reminded me of that for a moment. Not to mention that it does literally look like tiger claw marks, so. Alright, I'm curious, who directed this? Production by, that's an ironic name, Boring Studio. Visual, special effect by Dragon. I see, interesting. The song is essentially basically saying that I've come a long ass way and dealt with a lot of stuff, both good and bad. But I'm still gonna show you more. I'm still gonna burn brighter. I've envy-wise, I literally absorbed the fire, absorbed the passion, and I'm gonna show you more. I'm going to be more. I'm gonna burn even brighter. So yeah, breaking the lyrics down a bit, like taking my own interpretation. It's powerful, definitely powerful. So simplistic, but very powerful. Like sometimes you can really draw a lot of power from like the most simplistic creative directions. Yeah. Very interesting. And I think my favorite part of the song, just for the lols, would probably be the part where he says fuck off, because that's just funny to me. That's really funny to me. Yeah, alrighty, that shall wrap up my reaction to J-Hope's Banghua, aka Arson MV. Hope you guys have enjoyed. If you did, hit like button below, comment below what you thought of the MV, what you thought of the song, what your interpretation of the lyrics are, what your interpretation of the MV is, or both. If you have anything else that you want to comment below, go right ahead. Don't forget to check out my Patreon, which is linked on the screen or down below. Don't forget to subscribe as well as turn the notification bell on and set it to all. And I will see you guys in the next one. Annyeong!